optimal health. We are so glad that you joined us today for this another episode of our cooking show, sponsored by Uzima Lifestyle Center. And just before we begin, permit me to remind you that Uzima Lifestyle Center is your one-stop shop for all your health and wellness needs. Yes, we have a naturopathic approach to health and wellness. So here at Uzima Lifestyle Center, we work with individuals who have chronic diseases. So if you or a family member or a friend is dealing with high blood pressure, also diabetes, high cholesterol, you're dealing with stuff like cancer, just recommend them to us. We are at www.uzimalifestylecenter.org, or you can shoot us an email, uzimalifestylecenter@yahoo.com. Or better still, feel free to give us a quick call, 917-531-7901. Yes, we'll be happy to help you on your journey to health and wellness. For today, we are continuing our series on gut health, and I have an exciting recipe for you. The recipe we are going to do today is the gut healing vegan eggplant chickpeas bites. Yes, vegan eggplant chickpeas bites. Now, as we begin this, here we have our beautiful eggplant, and what we are going to do, we are just going to cut this eggplant in the middle, then we are going to put it in this grease pan and have it bake in the oven that is 300 to 350 degrees for at least 20 minutes. So this is what we are going to do right now. Now, before I actually do that though, permit me to tell you about the ingredients. So yes, the ingredients for this recipe is 1 large eggplant. Another name for the eggplant is aubergine, right? So we have this one. You can use cooking spray, or I prefer to use organic olive oil, virgin olive oil, right? And then we have here our garlic, 2 cloves of garlic. And yes, we have our onions here. Yes, the onions are all diced. And here we have our coriander. We are actually going to use 2 teaspoons of coriander. And here we have our cumin. We are going to use again 2 teaspoons of cumin. And here is our chickpeas all ready. It is nicely rinsed. And it's actually 1 large can. Over here, we have our lemon zest. And the recipe doesn't call for that, but I always like to use my sweet peppers in my preparation. So here we have the sweet peppers, and here we have our lemon zest. Here we have our polenta. And with this polenta, I've added some nutritional yeast to give it great flavor. And here is where we are going to roll our bites in this. I have my lemon juice here, and here is the lemon zest. So the first thing we are going to do, we are going to take this large eggplant. And yes, I want to make sure you're seeing what I'm doing. So I am going to just move these aside and just cut our eggplant, the top of the eggplant, and then I'm going to cut it right along the middle. So now that I've cut the eggplant, I am now going to put some olive oil in my pan. If you have spray, you can do so as well. So I have this all ready. And then I'm going to put the eggplant in here. And I'm going to cook this, let this bake for about 20 to 30 minutes. So while the eggplant is being baked, permit me to tell you the wonderful healing benefits of eggplant, and especially the fact that it's also great for your gut health. Now, eggplant has many great benefits. Of course, as you know, it is rich in fiber, and this keeps you feeling full for a very long time. And it can also help to lower your cholesterol level. Did you know that? So, it also contains antioxidants. And it has antioxidants such as chlorogenic acid and mucinin that may help to prevent cancer and other diseases. Yes, these are powerful antioxidants. And guess what? It is also great for your heart health because of the fiber and the antioxidants that help with the heart function. Are you looking for something that is great for your weight management? Well, eggplant has some distinct benefits. It is able to lower the calories, and also, let me rephrase that. Eggplant is low in calories and high in fiber. So it can help you feel full for a longer time, which means that you'll eat less, which will be very good for your weight management. Now, did you know that eggplant has also benefits for your bones? It contains nutrients like calcium and magnesium that are important for your strong bones. And listen to this, ladies. As we age, the integrity of our bone diminishes. So incorporating things like eggplant in your diet would really help to strengthen your bones. Now, eggplant also has the benefit of being an immune system booster because it contains vitamin C that makes your immune system function better. It makes it stronger. Also, eggplant, because of its fiber content, it can help to lower your blood sugar spikes. So individuals who are dealing with diabetes, incorporating eggplant into your diet is a great thing. It also lowers your cholesterol. I did allude to that earlier. Because of the fiber in the eggplant, it also helps to lower the bad cholesterol that would be very dangerous for your heart health. Now, do you want healthy looking skin? Well, eggplant has some benefits there too. Eggplant can be used in a facial mask, and it can also help to combat things like dry skin. Eggplant are also a good source of manganese, folate, vitamin B1, B3, and B6. And guess what? It also contains vitamin K. So I would describe eggplant as really a powerhouse. So please incorporate it into your diet. Now, continuing along this vein, let us talk a little bit about the benefits of the chickpeas. Chickpeas, known also as garbanzo beans, have many health benefits, including the fiber, as we know very well. And this is very good because it makes you feel full for a long time, so you wouldn't have a lot of problems with snacking. Then it is also great for weight management. And because the fiber is soluble fiber in the chickpeas, it also would help to regulate your digestion. So those of you who are suffering from digestive problems, incorporate some chickpeas into your meals. Now, chickpeas is very high in protein, and as a matter of fact, it is what we would describe as a complete protein because it contains, hear this everybody, it contains all 9 essential amino acids. Yes, you got it from me. And they are a good source of non-animal protein. And this is excellent for vegans and vegetarians. So you have a complete protein here. Now, in addition to that, chickpeas also has minerals and vitamins. Chickpeas are rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. And that's not all. It is also rich in folates, magnesium, potassium, and iron. Yes, you got it from me. So this is really what I would describe as a powerhouse. Now, chickpeas also has very good health benefits in terms of your heart health. It can help to reduce your risk of heart disease. This is because of the fiber content. It really cleans out your system, and also it helps with the lowering of your blood sugar, which is another great benefit that is really wonderful for your heart. Now, chickpeas is also great for your gut health. It helps to strengthen your gut lining, and it helps to diversify the bacteria in your gut. Did you know that chickpeas is also great for brain health? Because it has choline, which helps the brain and the nervous system to function well. For people with things like anemia, chickpeas contains iron, vitamin C, and also vitamin C, which can help with that condition called anemia. Now, for individuals who have things like osteoporosis, chickpeas can help to reduce that risk. So incorporating this into your diet makes a world of sense. Now, for ladies who are pregnant, chickpeas contains folate, which is important for a healthy pregnancy. So yes, you can also try roasting your chickpeas, and you can eat that as a snack. So you got it from me. There are lots of magnificent benefits of the chickpeas. Now, as I said before, the recipe doesn't call for sweet peppers, but I just love the sweet peppers because it gives such flavor. And of course, when you see lovely colors like this, you know it has a lot of antioxidant benefits. I do not need to tell you that the lemon juice has a lot of vitamin C, which is also great for your immune system. Now, the garlic and the onions, they are very great because they're antibacterial, antifungal, and it helps your body to function well. So all around, it doesn't matter what we look at, we know these have great benefits. And cumin is a kind of an Indian spice. You find it more in the Indian areas, in Asia. And this spice gives your food a lot of great flavor. Not very often you hear people cooking with coriander, but coriander is also another spice that gives a lot of great, great flavors. So all the things we are using today, all the items we are using today is so great and beneficial. It gives your food a lot of great flavor. And yes, you will enjoy this and your children as well. So yes, while the eggplant is being baked, we are going to blend our chickpeas. So I have my chickpeas in my Vitamix. To this, I'm going to add my onions, and I'm going to add my garlic, and I am going to blend this. Making sure that all of it is nicely blended. And to this, I'm going to add some of my Better Than Bouillon vegan seasoning. this gives it really great flavor. So yes, we are finished blending this. So we are going to spoon it out and put it in the bowl. Add my coriander. And I am going to also add my cumin. I'm adding my cumin here. Okay, so now that I've added this, I'm going to blend really well. Now to this, as you can see, I have my sweet peppers, or it is called sometimes bell peppers, and I'm going to add that as well. Then we are going to wait until the eggplant is baked, and then we're going to spoon it out and add it to this mixture here. So now, as we are still waiting for the eggplant to cook, to bake, we have our orange sweet potatoes, and we are going to make some sweet potato wedges, because this is what's going to accompany our eggplant chickpeas bites. Okay, so we have these nicely washed. So what we are going to do now, we are going to make our wedges. Here we have our potatoes. I'm going to cut these. Cut these through really well. We are not taking off the skin, because under the skin you have all the nutrients. You just make sure you wash these really well. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this. So I'm making my wedges here. As you can see, I have my bowl here. I'm going to put the wedges in. To this, I'm going to add a little bit of Bragg's aminos for flavoring, just a little bit. And then I'm going to add my olive oil. Give it nice, good flavor here. And to this, I am going to just put a little bit of thyme, dry thyme. All right, I'm going to marinate this really well. Okay, I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes, and then I'm going to put it in the oven. Eggplant is baked. I'm going to scoop this out now and add it to the chickpeas. Get rid of the skin. The eggplant has a lot of juice on its own. So we're just getting rid of the skin to make sure that we are mashing this really well. So here we go here. Good. Got rid of the skin. So we are making sure that this is mashed really well. So So here we have our pan greased, and I have just put the eggplant in the Vitamix for just a few minutes. And now I'm going to scoop this in. I want to make sure you're seeing what I'm doing. I'm going to scoop this into the chickpeas. Gotta make sure I get all of it. This is really great stuff. And once we get it all in, we are going to blend really well. Mix it really well so that it blends in really well. Good. Now that it's all in, I want you to see what I'm doing. We are going to mix this up really well. So this is nicely blended up here. To this, I am going to add, this is my polenta, and I added some oat flour to this. So I'm going to just put that in here, and then we're going to continue to blend. Making sure that we are mixing this really well. Now, if when you're mixing you notice it's a little soft, you can add some more of the oat flour and the polenta. Now, this is well blended, as you can see. So what we are going to do now, we are going to make our bites. We are going to make our chickpeas eggplant bites. And I'm going to use this little scoop here. So it depends on how many guests you're going to have. You can make them bigger or smaller. So I have my little scoop here, and in here I have some oat flour and some polenta, and I added some nutritional yeast in there. Okay, so I'm going to spoon it out in here, and then I'm going to make my little balls. And of course, we have our grease dish already. After we are finished making these balls, I'm going to rest it in the refrigerator for a little bit so that it becomes a little firm before we put it in the oven. So here we go. And we are going to just make sure that we're doing a good job here. So I'm adding them right now. Making our bites. Give it enough space. Okay, so you saw our bites. I stuck it in the refrigerator for just a couple of minutes. Right? And when it gets a little firm, then we will bake it. What we are going to do very quickly is talk about the benefits of the sweet potato. We have already marinated the sweet potato. We already have it in the oven. So orange sweet potatoes have many health benefits, including vitamin A. When you see the nice orange color, you know vitamin A. It is rich in beta carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A, as you know. Now, and this is important for your immune system. It helps your immune system to function well. It also helps your vision. And of course, the orange sweet potato has a lot of fiber, soluble as well as insoluble fiber. And this can help with your gut health. We're talking about gut health here. And it can lower your cholesterol and your glucose level as well. Did you know that the sweet potatoes also have potassium, which is very good to help with your blood pressure and your heart function? It also has vitamin C, the orange color, as you can see. And it has wonderful antioxidants. And these antioxidants would help to fight off free radicals, okay? It helps with your aging skin as well. It also has magnesium. The sweet potato is a good source of magnesium, which helps to regulate your stress. And very, very important here, it has cancer prevention property. The orange color in the sweet potatoes come from the fiber and the beta carotene, and it increases the activity of your immune system, and also it helps your immune system to function very well. So incorporating this into your regular meals is really wonderful. What we have done, we have used the cooking spray to spray on these bites so that they can cook through really, really well, and also so that they can be really tasty. So you can do this if you would like, or you can just line the pan with a little bit of olive oil. I did it both ways so that whatever method you prefer, you can do it that way. So this was my last set, and this is the one with the parchment paper. So I'm going to take my spray and spray, and then I'm going to put this into the oven. We let it cook for we let it bake for like 20 to 25 minutes, and we'll keep checking. So ladies and gentlemen, here we have it. We have our eggplant and chickpeas bites. See them here. And then we have this with some wedges. That is the sweet potato wedges. And then I made a little bit of sauce, a dip. And this dip was made with almond butter, a little bit of lemon juice, and a little bit of vegan seasoning salt. And so that is going to be my dip for my eggplant chickpeas bites. So I want to encourage you to try this recipe. Great appetizer, and leave a comment on our page so that we can know how yours came out. It was really a pleasure cooking with you today. Remember, as always, eat for optimal health, for your body is God's temple. Thanks for joining us today. See you in the next 2 weeks.